Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve and today I'll be reviewing Old School with Will Ferrell, Luke Wilson, Vince Vaughn, and who's the last guy? Jeremy Piven. There's a lot of other people in this as well that I know, but like Snoop Dogg, but those are the four main ones. Anyways, so I enjoy a lot about this movie. There's a lot of one-liners in this. There's a lot of great scenes in this. This movie has Vince Vaughn, who I really enjoy a lot. When him and Owen Wilson and Will Ferrell get together, they do a great job. Obviously, this one's them, but just not Owen. It's Luke, his brother. I prefer Owen Wilson, but I feel like the role that Luke Wilson was in was better suited for him. So there is that. The Vince Vaughn and Will Ferrell, they mesh together pretty well in this. This movie also seems like it's Will Ferrell's kind of getting noticed movie. This is back in 2003 that this was released, so this to me is kind of where, like I said, where Will Ferrell kind of was like just getting onto the scene as far as getting noticed. I know before that he did Saturday Night Live or whatever, but I didn't really watch it because I didn't think he was that funny. Um, there's times that I feel like he's trying too hard in this, but overall, he does have a lot of hilarious parts. Frank the Tank, we're streaking. One of my favorite scenes in this is the end where, now why don't you give me a fresh beer? You serious? This is the best part of the movie for me. This movie does really good. I've seen this movie probably 7 or 8 times, and every single time I laugh just like the first time. Ages well for me. I think Jeremy Piven, Cheese, or he's the Dean. The Dean does a really good job at portraying the dick in this. He does a really good job. Like I felt like that role was really well done for him as well. So Todd Phillips is the director for this, who also just happens to do The Hangover. Well, if you've seen The Hangover and you've seen this, you're going to notice that literally what I pieced together is Zach Galifianakis is Will Ferrell, Ed Helms is Luke Wilson, and Bradley Cooper is Vince Vaughn. They all have the same style for each movie. Like Zach Galifianakis is just the one that just does pointless shit. So is Will Ferrell. But anyways, yeah, you definitely can see the similarities in this movie. So that was pretty cool. So like I said, director, we have Todd Phillips, who's also done The Hangover and Joker, the most recent one with Joaquin Phoenix. Wow, I drew a blank there. IMDb gave this a 7.1 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 60%. Dog Bones gave it a 2.5 out of 4. I gave it an 8 out of 10. The only things I didn't really care for, like I said, is Will Ferrell seemed like he was trying too hard. And the one other thing is the little relationship that Luke Wilson had with the other girl, and then the underage chick. That was a little like, seriously? That was a little strange, but anyways. Box office 87 million on a budget of 24, so it made a nice whopping 63 million. Not bad. But at the same time, this movie, I don't know what else came around this time, but this movie, hilarity is throughout. So I figured it would have made at least 150 million. But hey, that's all right. I still enjoyed it. So, interesting fact, Will Ferrell's naked run scene was shot on a city street. There was a 24-hour gym that just happened to be on that street, and there was a 24-hour treadmills that were in the window. When the scene hit, they were like freaked out in the window when the scene shot because he just went streaking right across with nothing on, which I'm sure if at that time, like I said, this movie was, in my opinion, kind of Will Ferrell's getting released thing. So at that time, he probably was just like, did a naked man really just run across the street? But also, cameras and everything like that are probably following him, so they should have put that together like, hey, wait a minute. Are they really shooting a movie right now? But anyways, this movie's funny. If you want to laugh, this is definitely worth some laughs. Like the one of the best parts is all the athletic things they have to do for the school because everybody's involved and just that and the Vince Vaughn still holding scene. That's great. This movie's got so much good stuff in it. It really does. Like the good stuff outweighs the bad, and the bad's not even that bad. It just I couldn't give this a 10 for 10 just because there was parts of it that I was just like at times you could tell how like Will Ferrell was overdoing it. But other than that, this movie's great, man. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it. It's not for kids, clearly, considering it said unrated on the cover, but there is a rated version. But anyways, I'm rambling. So that's all for today. Like and subscribe and check out my letterbox. Next movie up will be either one of these right here, one of those. I'm thinking this one, but either one of those or the next movie up from my Marvel watch, which I'm not sure what that is right now, but I will be getting back to you with whatever's next. So you guys stay tuned and have a good day. All right.